10 a.m. It is gorgeous out. Taking my little break here. I like to take a little morning break, walk out to the garden and the greenhouse, give everything a little once over, and then get back to work. Today I'm thinking, gotta get some stuff planted. It is supposed to rain this week. I don't know. It keeps changing its mind. At first it was going to rain all week. Then they pushed it back to Friday. Now I think it's moved up again, but we're looking at blue skies up there, so I don't know. But anyway, it has come to my attention as I climb over this fence. I need to get a gate because I am going to bite it one of these times. 100% guaranteed. So I've put in my strong hints for Mother's Day, so we shall see. But let's check out where things are at in the greenhouse here. So earlier last week, Jeff came through and started to reseat these pavers because they were not level. We got a little bit of work to do, but they're settling a little bit. I pulled out all this straw from the strawberry patch when I transplanted that, but I didn't want it blowing around the yard, so I threw that in here. So now it's blowing around in here, of course. I'm not really sure where I'm going to put that. Probably in the pumpkins, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, so we're looking at the seedlings. What do I got going here? I've got some pansies that I think, who knows? These could be weeds, but they could be the pansies that I planted. I just sprinkled them all in there. Same with the impatiens, and I know impatiens take forever and a day. I got a couple things growing. These guys and this. I don't know which one is an impatient and which one is a weed, or if they're all just weeds, but time will tell. The calendula's doing great. My onions, they're all right. Still no sign of anything in this first go of coneflowers, and nothing in the columbine. The columbine surprises me because I did 100% have that in the fridge all winter. Then I've got my second row of columbine, and one of them is coming up. Yay. I thought I saw another one right here, maybe. Can't tell. Nope, that's just but at least one. And I think if I can get one decent one to grow, I think they spread themselves, so maybe that'll be good. Zinnias are all coming up, and the marigolds are all coming up. I don't see any nasturtium yet, and my indoor sown ones are starting to look a little happier. I actually have another. So my birdhouse gourds weren't doing so good, so I re-sowed all the ones that weren't, and now I've got two in these guys and nothing in the other ones, so who knows. Brussels sprouts, peppers. Some of these peppers are starting to look a little better. And these are Minnesota midget melons. Tomatoes are starting to get some leaves, looking a little better. This guy kind of migrated a little. Celery, some of them are looking okay, but man, these things are slow, so I don't know how that's going to go. And over here I have some amaranth. So those are all coming up. I don't see any of these guys yet. And I haven't entirely killed this stuff. I think I'm going to throw these outside so they can get ready to be put in the ground. But that is what's going on, I think. So I'm going to do some watering of those guys. And then at lunch, I think I'm going to try to plant this bed with some lettuce, probably radishes, sorrel, carrots maybe. I haven't decided what to do on this side of the trellis because I'm moving. I usually do loofah, but I'm moving that out there. So maybe some like patty pans or something. I don't know. I put the peas in. They're not coming up quite yet. If I get those herbs out, they will go in here, and then a couple zucchini, and I think I could put those in. So because I can just compost on top of this. Then after work, I'm going to start hauling compost over here. get this filled with compost, try to rake the furrows down a little bit, and then try to get my plastic put on the ground. As soon as I get the plastic down, I can get the corn and stuff planted. Well, I never got back to doing anything over my lunch hour, but it's after work, so now I'm hauling some mulch. And this stuff, I've had a kind of a difficult time with the compost. It just doesn't ever seem to heat up. Maybe my thermometer doesn't work, but it is breaking down. You can tell it's broken down quite a bit. So for this, I'm going to put this in the big bed. Ooh, there's a bug in there. And that's the bed that I'm going to put the plastic covering over, so I'm not super concerned about weed seeds because it's going to be covered the whole time. Really just want to get some organic material back into the soil because it's been a little while. Oh, darn it. I just filled this tire and clearly she has problems. I was afraid. It's looking pretty bad. I thought maybe the tube would be fine inside of it. But that does not look good. Well, I guess this is the only trailer load I'm going to haul for today until I get a new wheel. Well, that sucks. Yeah, anyway, gonna haul that and I guess pivot. Well, that didn't cover much. If you ever wondered why the sunflowers don't tip over in a strong wind, check these things out. I can't even fit my hand around them, and that's not even the widest at the bottom here. This thing's got to weigh like 20 pounds. I mean, that's all dirt. But look at this thing. They're like gigantic trees. It is crazy. Anyway, I'm just cleaning these up, so had to decide to do something else. I could maybe plant some of those in-ground beds, but first I gotta clean. All right, well, I got a few things in the ground. I took my rosemary, got that in the ground, my thyme that I overwintered. I put in 3 types of summer squash. So I've got the golden zucchini, the green summer squash, and the cocozelle there. So for my own reference, I can remember which one's which because labeling is overrated. And then I put 6 of the white patty pan here. So hopefully our little rabbit friends there won't dig those up. I had a couple of onions that were sprouting on the stairway, so I threw those in, and I've got what appears to be a lot of spilled onion seeds, so I think I might actually just throw those in for fun. And then I have the onion starts in there that are not ready to come out yet. I'm going to do carrots and radishes and lettuce as well. And then I think I'm going to call it a night because I can't really go too much further. Oh, I've got my ranunculus I'm going to plant in the pot over here too. So I think that will take care of today. And this is funny. These are volunteer garlic. I saved the bulbils from the garlic and planted them, and then last year nothing came up, and I don't know, now I'm getting volunteers, so I don't know if these are going to be loud truck, if these are going to be full bulbs or if they're just going to be the single clove this year. So it'll be nice to have some more things to come out and check on in the garden. And if it rains all week like it's supposed to, it's changed its mind several times, but we'll see. All right, got the final things in, and I was just gonna show you what I was doing for no berries yet. Nope. So I'm using these from the Dollar Tree, or maybe it was from Dollar General, I don't know. No, Dollar Tree. And they come in a whole bunch of different colors, so I'm doing red ones today, and then when I plant something else on another day, I'll use a different color. But I'm just marking the beginnings and ends of my rows or individual plants, depending on how that's going. So maybe I'll be able to identify what I planted versus weeds. But then I also take a picture of the seed packets next to the row with some sort of reference point, like the trellis or whatever. So we'll see. But I think that's gonna wrap it up for today. I almost forgot that I had potatoes to put in. So I got 2 rows of Norland red Norland, whatever, in the ground. So now it can rain, or it can wait, and I might put a few more things in some of the raised beds before it rains, but either way.